I don't wanna wait for my life to be over, so I do it now.
Welcome back everyone, my name is Transphemerate MTG here on Magic Arena with another Final Fantasy quick draft. Been a very fun format so far, had some good results, had some not quite as good results, but here we go. Rare for the first pack is Farron. Feels like that could be a nice enough way to go. Reach the Horizons, good. Call the Mountain Chocobo Omega if I can get to 8 or 7 mana. Let's see, I mean that's a really nice finisher, but Farron feels like it could be a pretty good way to go. Here, sort of looking for legendary creatures. In the right colours, of course. Restoration Magic is kind of nice, but I do like the Summon Fenrir. I think the Fenrir is going to be what I'm leaning towards here. Could end up going 3 colours with... Sedan. Can cost 2 less. Yeah, let's see if we can go sort of like Naya Legends equipment. If there is options to go into there. I've got the Snowvilliers as a legendary creature. It would be a 1 mana X3 with Vigilance with Farron. So we have Summon GF Cerberus, but I'm not sure instants and sorceries are what I'm going to be going for. So we'll take the Legend, the Snowvilliers. Take the Weapons Vendor here as well. Clash the Icons too. Law counters and things fighting. It's a pretty good card. Maybe the Weapons Vendor comes back, so we'll take this over Renoa heartily. Absolutely the sort of thing I'm looking for. It's in my colours, it's a legend. Got a Fat Chocobo here, and a Crystal Fragments. As well as a Nature's Claim. Kind of like the look of that Crystal Fragments, honestly, because it's an equipment, which means it goes quite nicely with what I've got already. Here, got a removal spell, some land search, a gold saucer, but I'm going to take the fixing. Here, call the Mountain Chocobo, PPUFO. I'm going to take Reach the Horizon again, just to I'll make sure that I do have the options I'm looking for. I'm just going to be taking all of these equipment just because I do think that it's going to be a bit of a good look to head into equipment and a lot of things in my colours. I'll be trimming a lot of it down here. Excalibur. Ooh. Also got a Tifa and a Barrett Wallace and a Captain Lannery Storm. I mean, if this was a sealed pack, that would be great. I'm going to take Tifa just because I think Tifa is a pretty good way to win the game nice and early. I'm going to take this Gladiolus because that at 4 mana would be pretty nice as well. Or SARS Chocobo, probably the best 1-drop that I know of, at least in this set. Here we've got Self-Destruct, we've got a couple of Land Cyclers and a Red Mage's Rapier. How many non-creature spells have I got? I have 6 non-creature spells currently. That would be a 7th, and it's K-Dive Removal. Take Lionheart, potentially. I'm going to take Self-Destruct. On this one here, I think I'm going to take the Chocobo Kick. I don't think anything else is really what I'm after. And Chocobo Kick is basically a removal spell, which is always good. Here we've got Light of Judgment, Blazing Bomber, Brainstorm, which could have been nice earlier. Landfall, I've got Tifa, I've got Chocobo. Okay, let's get rid of some of these things. Sort of all over the place at the moment. I'm actually going to take out some of the landfally stuff. How many birds have I got? So I've got the 1 Mountain Chocobo, the SARS Chocobo, and nothing else. So potentially the side quest. Is it going to be better than everything else I've got here? I think maybe. I could take Light of Judgment as a really nice removal spell. I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I can go... Oh, Barrett Wallace. Yeah. I do have the Gubu Gardener, but I want enough legends that I can basically look to play one at all times. Right at the stage could work. Warrior's Sword, though, I think might be the option. We've got another Barrett Wallace. I think I'm going to just emulate that. Rapier, Self-Destruct, Blitzball Shot, Instant Ramen. Let's go for a Mage's Rapier. Here, got a mountain chocobo. I didn't take the thing that really cares about chocobos, so I'm going to take the Precious Wandering instead. Another rapier. Could be going in a lot of different directions here. I'll take the gold saucer maybe for some treasures and sacrificing things later into the game. Here we've got Luisoir's Sacrifice. Sack a legendary creature, pay 2 counter, activated, triggered ability, and non-crit spell. It's okay. We've got a Magitech Infantry, but I don't want to take one this late when there's only one battle menu. I can choose one of these. Oh, it's really nice, that modality, honestly. I mean, Raidia's Return is a win condition. The land's pretty nice. But I'm going to take the flexible removal and see how that goes for us. Or Garnet here I think is going to be pretty good. Side quest, catch a fish. Ooh, artifact or creatures. I think that's going to be pretty easy. I've also got a Fat Chocobo and a Choco Mog. Okay, so I've got the 2 Barrett Wallaces. Does anything else care about equipped creatures? Not really. Sedan doesn't. I know Hardly doesn't. They're sort of all about going on. So we'll cut 1 Barrett Wallace. We'll cut 2 of the Red Mage's Rapiers. I think we can maybe look at cutting the Self-Destruct. We'll cut the Sabatender for now. But I don't know. We're just going to get rid of as many of these as I can for now, and definitely look at putting things back in, because without that, in the main deck I have 3 equipment still. We've got the Crystal Fragments, the Red Mage's Rapier, and the Warrior's Sword. That's still pretty okay. Instant Sorcery is probably not looking for the Garnet. I've got the Fenrir for it. I think getting either the Choco Mog or the Fat Chocobo. And is it going to be better than Side Quest? Because this can end up being a dead card. No, I'm going to take the Side Quest because it does count as a land, more or less. Ooh, Adelbert Steiner. This changes things pretty significant for me, I think. Here, got a Slash of Light. Oh, that's a nice removal spell as well. Getting some nice stuff a little bit later on here. Could take a Crossroads Village. Got the Reach of the Horizon, got 3 colours and not an awful lot of fixing. So that's going to be my pick. Another Clash, Light of Judgment, another Rapier. I mean, 2 mana Rapiers. And I've already got the 1 Clash. I'm gonna load up on these Rapiers. Oh, Giot. Nice. I think that's going to be pretty good, being able to search for things back and forth, back and forth. Here, features in Elixir, Blazing Bomb. Don't have that many non-creature spells that are 4 or more. Laughing Mad could be handy. I'm going to take the in. I'm probably going to regret it. I'm going to take another Wanderings. Schemes, Relentless XATM 092. See, it would be a Light of Judgment, which I might even end up cutting. Reach the Horizon of Warrior's Sword. It's not worth taking that, I don't think. We'll take the Relentless. Another Wandering. Haste Magic. And a Forest. Okay, so I've definitely got some cuts to be able to make. I don't think we're too shabby here. We can definitely look at going sort of quite a few equipments. I think getting a lot of the equipments back in and maybe the 2nd Barrett Wallace. Take out 2 of the Wanderings. Law counters. I've only got the 1 card that cares about it and it doesn't get discounted, so I'll cut that. Definitely keep the Giot for everything. The Slash of Light in the battle menu. So that's 1, 2 good bits of removal, 3 bits of removal, 4 bits of removal, plus a Light of Judgment, so it would be 5 removal pieces. So it would be, do I cut the Light of Judgment? Could be could be an option. Because here I've got quite a few bits of equipment. Let's actually check the numbers. Got 7 equipment, which means the number of equipped creatures for Barrett Wallace could be pretty good. I don't have a way of getting them back. Still got to cut 4. I can absolutely cut a land, I think, because I've got the Reach the Horizons, I've got the side quest, I've got the Fenrir, and the Precious Wanderings, so I can cut at least one. I've got the Gladiolus as well. Can control attack creature opponent controls until the end of turn, gains lifelink and haste. I think that's still worth keeping. I'll cut 1 Barret Wallace. I will cut a... Forests seem pretty important here. As do plains. I'll cut a mountain because it's got 3, 4, 5 sources still. Still need to cut 2 more cards. Is it 2 Red Mage's Rapiers? Is it a Warrior Sword potentially at 4, making a 4/3 warrior? Equip 5. Don't think that's what we're after. Do you want to keep Tifa, Gyot? The Crystal Fragments is nice as a 1-drop equipment. Adalbert Stein is very, very nice because it's going to keep getting big. Removal. Can cut 1 of the rapiers. 5 equipments. Yeah, am I going wide enough for Snowvilliers is the other thing. Kind of not going awfully wide. I'm almost just going a little bit taller, so I'll actually get rid of the Snowvilliers and put the 4th Red Mage's Rapier back. And here we have a bunch of legends. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legends to be discounted with Sarah Farron that get bigger and bigger as well. Got some good fixing, playing 16 lands. Yeah, white and red are actually exactly equal. Do I maybe cut the adventurers in for another red source? I think I will, just to have 5 and 5 and then 6 with the green and some fixing. We'll see how this goes. Sort of a Naya equipments plus a legendary sub-theme, I suppose, with a little bit of landfall in there too. A little bit all over the place, but I don't think it's so unfocused that there's nothing to do. It's just that I've got a couple of different good options for how to win. Here, all 3 of my colours, a Gyot straight away, into either a side crest or a Fenrir. I think this is about as good as we could ask for. Oh wait, a Tifa? Yeah, okay. Tifa 2. Even better. Okay, we've got Mountain, Tifa. Next turn, I mean, I imagine they see a Tifa, if they've got a removal spell, they just use the removal spell straight away. No, Ambrosia Whiteheart. Wonder if they thought that it was any permanent or if there is a way that they can sort of fight with something on their turn. Okay, so here we're going to go white. We're going to go... Actually, we're just going to Chocobo kick the Ambrosia Whiteheart first. Not going to kick it. And then just attacking for 2, because it gets rid of a blocker. Oh, we've just got another Whiteheart. They're going to trade. Interesting. It's not too bad. Alright, so 2 for 2. I've still got a Gyot, a side quest. A Gyot. I may discard a card. I'm going to discard the gold saucer to draw a card. Cool. I'm going to play a mountain. I'm going to play a Rugged Mage's Rapier. Oh, they're just going to push that. That's okay. Still have something that is going to get bigger next turn, hopefully. Magnus' Arsenal. Interesting. Well, that's quite cool. Forest. I'm going to play the side quest here, just so I can actually attack into the Machinist Arsenal. That's a bit of a bomb here, but it's still only a 3/3. It's going to attack 3. That's cool. Can look at the top card of my library. It is not an artifact or creature cards. It's a bit of a shame. Forest. We're going to play the Renoa ahead of the Fenrir here, I think. Big, something that can actually block the Machinist at this stage and then potentially double block if they have one more artifact. Waste removal on it, that's fine by me as well. If I play another artifact, oh, that's a really nice card. It does cost 5. At the moment it's just 5 for 3/3, which is a little bit below value, but the ability for it to keep on going. A Marlborough. Okay, discard, and we're at the top 3. Barrett Wallace, Light Judgment, Rift Horizon. That would have been kind of nice. I'm going to reveal the SARS Chocobo. I'm going to play a SARS Chocobo. And as forest, I am going to sacrifice this food to make all my things get a little bit bigger. I'm going to attack with these two, and I'm going to pump the token. Because here they could block with a whole bunch of stuff. Cool. I'm just going to kill the Marlborough, but take 6. Happy to make that trade, because I can just continue on if I like. Ooh, white Auracide on the Chocobo. That's tasty. Okay. Now we're in a little bit of a spot of bother. They're going to attack 5. I'm not going to block. I'm in top deck mode, and they have a card in hand. Oh, got a Red Mage's Rapier, which is kind of nice. Here, and we're going to no attacks, but we are going to one of the rapiers just to make everything bigger, so I can now block currently the Machinist Arsenal. Oh, I can block. They will kill 2 of my things. Costs how much to re-equip? 4. No, they're going to do. I'm just going to block there. Wow, yeah, that Machinist Arsenal is giving me a hiding. Ooh, Slash of Light doesn't do anything for me right now. It's an instant. Oh, server's gone. Okay. Are we going to rejoin straight away, or is it going to boot us out? What's happening? Oh, it looks like there's some computery issues. What's the matter, everyone? No. Here. I think I just have to pass the turn. Keep chumping their hero. Oh. Internet is still not liking the way things are going by the looks of it. It is freezing me out. Yeah. Right, what I might just quickly do is have a bit of a reset for you. I'll be right back. Oops, didn't mean to hit concede there either. Let's see, jump back into Arena and see if that works. But really, this is a little bit spooky. I hope that the concede didn't go through, actually, because that was a just a wee bit of a misclick. We have Arena back, requesting the format data. I should hopefully be able to just yeah, jump right back into the game. Waiting for the server. Hopefully it reconnects me nicely. But not looking great. Still taking its sweet time. Play. Resume this. No. Okay, so the concede went through. That is unfortunate. You know, I feel like I was shirked out of a bit of a win there, but oh, not a win. I'd probably still end up losing that game. Here, I've only got a Bard's Bow, and I'm on the draw. I don't think that's a keepable hand. I'm gonna mulligan. I will give them a hello though. Keep this. Get rid of the Light of Judgment because I'm not going to be able to play it. Yeah, Red Mage's Rapier into a Precious Wandering. Oh, actually, a Serapharin. Nice. That is tasty. I'm going to go this into a Red Mage's Rapier, and I'll get Serapharin out next turn, so the turn after I can Renoa heartily, potentially look at pumping something else, maybe like the Renoa, with the Precious Wanderings. Got removal here, I would much rather than... Okay, lock coal, that's fine. Play a green. Play Serapharin and no attacks. Probably happy to take 2 at this stage. As tapped. Can combat if I control 2 or more other legendary creatures. So it's not. Oh, I will actually. So yeah, definitely happy with that. Then they'll be pretty big enough to sort of block the lock coal, which is a nice feeling. God Sorcerer is a very pretty card. I do like the artwork for that. What are they doing? If they got some sort of removal for the Sarah Farron? I hope they do not. Okay, so we'll go, yeah, Mountain into Noah Hardley. Are they going to counter this? That would be a bit of a problem, although it would be unless they pay 1, I think. And here I would flip the Sarah Farron. I'm going to say yes. I would like to. And I'm not going to attack, but I will quite happily chump, I think, the Lock Coal with Angelo next turn. At least I can bounce the Renoa Hardley at some point somehow. I'm not going to return. Ooh, that's a nice wee play. Next turn, I don't really want to block their hero. They're brainstorming, see what they can dig for. Crystallize Sarah. Yeah. What game? It doesn't even tell, say what game it's from, because it doesn't show you the actual card like it does in paper, which is... I would love to know which games these all come from. It's got crystal fragments to pump the hero even more if I wanted to. Ooh. Gold Saucer. Tifa. Crystal fragments. Means the hero's going to get bigger. And attack with the hero. Next turn I want to get the Precious Wandering to yeah, landfall off the Tifa a bit more nicely. Trade, that's fine. And here I might go attach the Rapier to Tifa just to make her even bigger next turn. I'm going to cast a non-creature spell, then everything's going to double a whole bunch. Put another plus some sort of counter on her. Attack with Renoa. That might honestly be enough to win unless they... Oh, very nice. That is a good one by them. Cost 7? What would that be? Oh, that would be to equip. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're going to go Precious Wandering. Yeah, see, Tifa would be ginormous here if I was able to attack with her. I'm going to get a white mana source, so I can flip next turn. I'll put a counter on the Renoa Hardley, and equip. Doesn't really matter at this stage. I'm going to go no attacks in the turn, and I will flip a coin at the end of their turn, I think. Doing the Black Mage's Rod. I'm not too fussed about them gaining that little bit of life. Really nice if they didn't sleep magic the creature. That would have been very handy. But I can flip that and make it that Renoa Hardley can actually attack in for 7. And if they block... Cool. No blocks. Flip a coin. See if I'm lucky enough to make a treasure. I am! Woohoo! Draw and discard. I think that's okay. Not exactly what I wanted. Landfall. I am going to flip the enchantment though. Because it becomes a 4-3 as well. I'll target Tifa, I guess. Attacking in next turn. And I'll tap down some of their creatures in a couple of turns as well. Probably don't attack with the Lock Coal again. Do they kill the summon? They may well look to kill the summon. Ooh, we're going to bring back an Ice Magic. No, Priest's Wanderings. Okay. Interesting. They're going to search for another land. Do they need a third colour? Is that what they're... No. Yes, maybe. In green? Make Lock Coal a wee bit bigger. At this stage I might, if they attack, actually block with the summon. Nope. Okay, Perennial Combat Energy will be dealt. That's nice. We'll go summon Fenrir, get yourself a land. And again, look, Tifa would be in a pretty handy place now if she was out and about. But we're going to attack with the 2 creatures that I have. Make the Alexander ginormous. They will have to block the Renoa surely. Because otherwise they take 15 and they probably just die next turn. They need to kill the Summon Alexander somehow anyway, but it's going to tap down all the creatures. Taking block hole, gain 4, and take more than 13. They'll take, what, 7 plus 3 plus 3? Ooh, Sin. Now there's an answer. Oh, it's a land, and they get to cast another spell. But they can only get a 1 cost, so it's going to have to be the Endwalker. Either that, or they can maybe Ice Magic. What are they going to untap? Lock Coal, maybe? Don't think it's going to be enough still. Resolve all. We'll gain 5. No blocks. Go. Yeah, I'll draw and discard. I'm going to be tapping down the Sin. This is going to die. But that could be fine. Yeah, cool. I am just going to win. This is a pretty easy game. They can't do anything. Gonna go 9/9. Gonna find a tower, a land. Give us up to 2 Fenrir, and then I attack with everything and make the Fenrir bigger. They take 16. So actually, without the Gladiolus, I would have been 1 short or 2 short. So very, very happy that I drew that, and we rank back up into Platinum 1. After the first game, which was, you know, ended on a crash and me flubbing a concede instead of quitting and rejoining. Might have timed out by that time anyway, but that felt pretty strong. I mean, the Sarah Farron definitely did her job. It's exactly what we're looking for her to be doing. So it's good that it did actually, you know, made it helpful and made it what we were after for everything after all. So it was really nice that that it finally came through in game 2. Let's hope that these following games onwards are going to feel the same. Love it to feel the same. I think that's always a good feeling when you're doing well. And we're up against the unknown Learn to Swim. It's a very good piece of advice as well. I think everyone should learn to swim. Here we've got a Farron and a Fenrir with a couple of other... Yeah, go on. I think we got her. They probably don't play anything turn 1 with that colourless. I also don't have a play until turn 3, but I think my turn 3 plays do make up for it. Oh, actually, darn. Should have thought about that. Playing the white first, just in case I did draw a mountain. Black Mage's Rods. I've got a little bit going on. Here do I go the Fenrir? I could actually go Fenrir instead so I can double play the Serapharan and Giot next turn. What do I want? I've got enough of everything, so I'm going to grab a green. Because yeah, next turn I can play the Giot with a +1 counter. It's a bigger double striker. Ooh. Not going to block that. That's kind of nice. Here we're going to play the Giot first, so it gets a +1 counter on it. We're going to discard a forest to draw a card into a mountain. Okay, then we're going to play a plains and a Serapharan. It's not going to discount anything anyway. And here it makes it a lot more difficult for them to attack in with anything other than Squall. Another Dwarven Castle Guard. They could attach the Black Mage's Rod and then do a nice trade as well, but it's going to attack with Squall. 3/3 double striker, okay. I'm going to block with both the Fenrir and the Gyot because they'll do 2 damage, and then depending... yeah, they can't kill it unless they've got some sort of removal. But because they're both double strike... yes, I'll trade, but I think that getting rid of the Squall Seed Mercenary was the better play to make. I really don't need another land here, guys. The Red Mage's Rapier. Make a creature. Search for a couple of lands. We'll go this, and I suppose the gold source is better. May as well fetch them out. No attacks here. Can block into any of what they've got. Well, not the Phantom Train all aboard though. That makes things a little bit scarier. He really doesn't need all these lands. We're searching another couple of them out with the Reach the Horizon, but not really the card that I'm looking for with that in mind. I'm just going to block to one of the Castle Guards. Not the sort of trade I'd really be wanting. Why would they sacrifice it? I mean, I guess... means that I keep my creature. Oh, side quest, catch a fish. I don't think that's super helpful either. Means I can attack, but they just sack something with the Phantom Train. Block there, so I'm just going to pass through. Make a treasure next turn, but not in the spot I wanted to be. Adalbert Steiner, that would be nice. I would love to draw an Adalbert Steiner about now. That would be kind of glorious. The side quest could actually be okay. They're going to attack the Phantom Train. They can sack a whole bunch of things they really wanted. 6, okay. Attack with just the Phantom Train. I mean, I'm not going to block. Oh, and the Castle Guard. So I'm just going to block the Castle Guard again with the hero. Because I'm happy to take the trade. They're probably just going to sack the Castle Guard. Oh, they don't. Okay. They do actually want to get rid of the creature this time. Go. And I'll flip a coin, I suppose. Don't see a very good way out of this one. Sack the rapier and such to draw cards. Oh, actually, that's okay. Play the mountain. What can I kill here? I can kill the Adalbert Steiner. Guess that's what I do first. Kill the Adalbert Steiner. Gonna sacrifice it, but you know, achieves the same outcome. And then I'm going to sacrifice the rapier and the treasure. Try and draw something that can deal with this Phantom Train before it comes steamrolling through. Oh, Adalbert Steiner. Okay. Mountain, Adalbert Steiner. Not that it helps. I gain 1. Oh, I gain 2 actually. So that could just about save me. But oh, right. Maybe not. I think that means that it is game over for me here. Yeah. I can block 3, take 2, but that is certainly too much to deal with. Whew. Just up and down and up and down, continuing on this nice little rebound-like train. What do we got? Anything I can switch up? Maybe I do actually get rid of a couple of the rapiers for a self-destruct and a... The garnet's nice for some life linking. I don't think it's going to be in the warrior's sword. Yeah. There's only 1 fewer, but I do have a little bit more options of removal. But still not a exactly how we are wanting to be going. A little bit up and down, but that's fine. Again, I think these last couple of 3-color ones that I've played have been a little bit on the janky side. Here, I wish I could keep this. Really nice hand if I could. This is slightly better, I suppose. Probably been the self-destruct because I don't have any creatures at the moment. Crystal Fragments turn 1. Hope like hell I draw into a green source. I do not draw into a green source. Let's play a red and pass the turn. Green source pretty pleased, because then I can at least Bard's Bow. Garland, good. Oh, nice. Very good. And then Bard's Bow can have something that can block the Garland. Probably have to take this trade at this point. Can also reach the horizon next turn, or Precious Wanderings. Maybe Wanderings just to make the hero a bit bigger would be a better option depending on my draw. Because... oh, they're going to return. Nice. Means it will be a reach the horizons unless I draw, say, a 1-drop creature, which I'm not sure I even have. Cool. So we're going to go Gold Saucer into reach the horizons. Find this, and I suppose no, we'll get the Crossroads Village to enter as a white source. I think we've got more double white. Got some double white, got some double red, yeah. Still need the green, but I've got the green in hand, which means I'm not too worried for it. And here I can actually flip the Crystal Fragments as well, which at least gives me a creature for a little bit. Unless I draw something better, I would prefer not to have to flip the fragments. At least I've ramped really nicely into it. Okay, so I do have to actually flip it here. So it's a, at least it's a body. I mean, I don't get to attack into anything, don't get to make use of the all damage that we dealt to creatures. Looks like they have removal for it. Be a little bit upsetting if they have removal for it. No, Blazing Bomb. Maybe they still do have removal for it. Suspension, yep. Oh, alright. How did they cast that? Oh yeah, okay, so planes. Power 4 or greater. I'm gonna create a 2-2. And attach the Bard's Bow. Probably a little bit better than Precious Wanderings, means it's going to be able to block more successfully. Because that was one and that triggered off the, yeah, so mana well spent. I do at least have a blocker now. They can sort of block and trade and then sack the Blazing Bomb into it if they wanted, just to get rid of it. Which would certainly not be a bad way of doing things. They do not. They've got 6, so they need 1 more mana to be able to cast the Garland. They can call the Mountain Chocobo. So they've got plenty of ways to get around my single creature. They've also got 4 cards available to them, and surveilling and bringing it back, as opposed to me, which I can just search for a land. I mean, I can, yeah, keep making treasures, but I don't think that matters too much. I have to block regardless. Oh, okay. So I just have to block the bird, take 5. Yeah, they're going to attack with just the bird. I have to block the bird. And hope that I draw... Serapharin is fine, I guess. And make her into a 3-3. And find a mountain, but don't think that particularly saves me. So they cast a nice big spell, which they can with Call the Mountain Chocobo, sacrifice the Blazing Bomb into it. I take 3 from Garland, and we'll need to luck into drawing another creature, and they can bring Garland back here, of course, as well. So it's just how much was spent. Yeah, it's the mana that was spent on it, not the mana value. So yeah, that's what I would probably do, would be flashback the Chocobo. Oh, that's nice magic kit. Okay. It's going to have to go on the bottom. They attack for 6, and maybe... yeah. That's going to be game. Too much removal to deal with in that one there, so a little bit of a rough one again. But I think, yes, drafted some cool cards, just didn't quite get the online as I would have liked to. Of course, always wanting to get things as online as possible, but when you don't, you have to just, cut your losses. I think sticking to potentially the 2 colours would generally be a little bit more of a plan. I think I need to, start thinking about that a little bit more instead of continuously pivoting into the 3 colours just based on sort of a couple of cards. Although I think the idea of it worked nicely, and just the execution was a little bit short. But anyway, that's been Transphemerate MTG, and as always, I will catch you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.